My name is Tracy Jones, and my son Keith Jones is 11, going to be 11 in August. And he was diagnosed with ADHD in first grade, and he is in fifth grade this year. We came into IM training in January. Previously in November, we had gone to his doctor, and she had brought up that he might have Tourette's. And he had been on medication for ADHD for 4 years, and I was not prepared to go on to the next level. She was kind of at the last that she could do for him. And I had met an ex-coworker who had put his son through IM, and he told me that I need to give it a shot and try it out. And I was very leery at first, and my mom was not at all happy. She thought it was not going to work, and we went ahead and I told him, I said, I don't ever want Keith to say that I didn't try. So I told him Mom, it's like, I gotta do it. So I could say I did try, and we went through it, and my mom she said that was the best money we ever spent. Pre-IM, Keith would have meltdowns where he would kick and scream and normally hit somebody if he could. And after IM, he has been more, he knows he's done wrong, and he'll just kind of walk away. He'll still throw in a little face or a little tantrum, but it's not violent like it was. Before IM, we couldn't get him to talk. All of his answers were one word only. Yes, no, fine, everything's fine. It was nothing expanded on it. And then after IM, he would talk a full sentence. We'd ask how his day was when he got home from school, and we'd almost have to tell him, okay, that's good, that's enough there. And he just opened up, and my mom noticed the big change would be with wrestling. He does wrestling, and when he would go up to wrestle, he had tics that would be apparent when he had a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. And it was so bad that at wrestling, we'd have people ask us if he was okay, if he was going to be all right, could he make it through? And it started to become a little embarrassing because everybody was noticing it. And after we went through IM, he went for his very first wrestling meet after that, and there was nothing. There was no tics. I mean, he was just like a totally different kid. His sleep patterns before IM, it would take us a good 30 minutes to an hour to get him to lay down. Then after IM, it takes about 5 minutes and he's asleep. He'll even say that before the IM, his brain wouldn't turn off. And then after IM, it's turned off and he can go to sleep. At the end of the school year, his parent had come up and talked to me that she was really excited about his grades, and that before IM, his grades weren't good. And she said, I don't know what the change was, but it is amazing that his grades have increased. He's happier, he's more confident. He's more aware of his grades is the big change. He's now worried about what they are. He wants us to look at him. He wants us to look him up for him, that he wants to make sure that he's doing better. Before IM, he didn't know his grades. He didn't even, oh well, no big deal. They're just grades. But now he's more focused and more wanting to get the good grade now. After IM focused, he got straight A's.